Hello. And welcome back to my channel. This is your girl, Modesta Phyllis, a Ghanaian nurse living and working in Saudi Arabia as a nurse. Yay. So, if you are new here, can you like, subscribe, and then comment and share this video? So, I've had people ask me about what to bring to Saudi Arabia. There's another request video, so let's get back into it. I want you to learn from my own mistakes in Saudi Arabia. That's why I'm sharing mine. If you come to Saudi Arabia, the one thing you should not do is overpack. Yes, don't overpack. I've said it time and again, people say no. Don't overpack like I overpacked. Me, during my time, even though I knew what to bring, I still overpacked, especially with clothes. Listen, some of the clothes you can get some to buy here. So there's no need for you to overpack a lot. Yes. Because I thought I couldn't get especially panties. Hey, I was thinking of those signs, so I bought a lot of panties, a lot of bras, a lot of socks, a lot of packaging. But I was going to a boarding school. Don't do that mistake. Just pack a few. When you get here, you can get some to buy. Don't overpack. And with clothes, they have jeans here, trousers you can buy. They have abaya, they have a lot of them. Don't waste your time and be buying a lot of abayas in Ghana. I beg. You can buy at least two black. When you want something, because in Ghana it's expensive, but here you can get like 45 riyal, 20 riyal. So don't waste 300 cedis, 400 cedis, 500 cedis and buy abaya. I've said it in most of our groups. Don't make that mistake. If you want to rent clothes, maybe you sold clothes, that one is nice because me, I bought a lot of I sold most of my stuff, so I've not really bought a lot of things I got here. So if you want to sew, you can sew a few dresses here and there, long ones which are conservative, which are also covering, which are the scents that you can wear here. That's the first part of it with dresses. The second part, cooking utensils. I've said it in most of it. If you can, pack 2 cooking utensils. Honestly, buying cooking utensils, I feel it expensive because I want to come, I didn't buy it. When I get, I'll buy some. So instead of the space to pack cooking utensils, I use it to pass clothes that I don't even have time to wear most of the time. I have 3 packet cubes of clothes I don't think I'm even going to wear. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if I get to a time, maybe I don't know why I'm not sure I'm going to wear anytime soon. So pack cooking utensils, at least 2, a big one and a small one. Yeah. Also, when we're coming, people are like, oh, they'll give you blankets. They'll give you what do they call it? Pillowcases, they'll give you bed sheets, please. Nobody's going to give you pillowcases. When we came the first week, during our orientation, we were giving pillowcases, we were giving pillows, we were giving blankets. But after orientation, you move to your permanent place. In my hospital, they take all those things away, so you have to go and buy. So at least 2 bed sheets, packets plus your pillowcases. At least blankets, because so far blankets. Think I was able to get some to buy, but if you don't know anybody in a particular place, you will suffer to buy blankets. Because at least we had somebody together. We had a Nigerian friend who took us around and then helped us buy the blankets. So if you can get some to buy. Yeah. So I've not seen the bed sheet. I like that the way I like my bed sheet. I bought only 1 bed sheet, so you can imagine. Whenever we go to malls, I'm looking for bed sheets to buy, and the bed sheets I'm seeing in other ones, I like, nah. So if you can at least 2 bed sheets, pack away your pillowcases. When you can pillows, you can get some to buy. Blanket too, probability of you getting some to buy is higher. Yeah. Also, pack medication. This time I'm saying it no be joke. I'm going to speak in Nigerian English to you. It's not a joke. It no be joke. It's not a joke, I beg. Bring medication. It's really, really important. Pack as many, because you can't get to buy medication on the counter like we do in our home countries. Because Because Jerry, don't make the mistake I made. Bedside nursing is a bit stressful, I'm going to be honest, especially if you work in a medical or a surgical ward. Most of the time when you come, your department can change. Me too, you can be retained. Me, I used to work in a medical ward. I worked in a medical ward, so I know how the work is a little bit stressful. But here it's always stress because we are short staff. So you might need medications one way or the other. So pack at least your painkillers. It's very, very important. Pack your painkillers. If you can bring anti-malaria. I'm not saying mosquitoes here, but most of the time when you come, you do the first day, so you might get your systems that can be weak. So at least pack an anti-malaria, antibiotic. Pack. I brought Cipro. I think the first week we came, I took it. Pack it before because you'll be using. You know how your system can change and then can affect you. So just use it as prophylaxis. Buy your painkillers, dear. It's very, very important. You might need it. Your vitamin C, buy it. Bring vitamin C. Your vitamin, folic acid, all those things you think are important as medication, bring them. If you are somebody who has ulcer like me, you don't take diclo, you don't take brufen, please, your painkillers. I personally use paracetamol. That's the only painkiller I use. I don't use naproxen, I don't use diclo and all those things. So when I go here, I was out of painkillers. They become a struggle to find paracetamol to buy, and they don't sell off the counter. I have to get, and I keep asking these doctors to prescribe me, or so I go to Waspati, maybe the other big. Like I don't know, they've not heard of paracetamol. I'm like how? So please, when you're coming, medication, very, very important. And with shoes, and we can wear here. We are not specific on color, as long as it's not really like those strong colors. Yes. So at least black or at least 2 shoes. When you can get something that have a lot of shoe shops. Those shoes. So just pack the one you wear, one in your bag. That's it. At least 2 shoes. Bring. Don't bother about pad on all those. Next to this, at least one in your bag. When you can get some to buy around here, the price is okay. You can get some to buy. You can walk into the malls and you can get powder, soap, and all those things to buy. And one thing, cosmetics. If you're somebody like me who mostly have a specific brand you use, bring your cosmetics. Something that can last you for a year before you can go for vacation. Because you might not get the brand you want unless you order from Amazon. And me ordering from Amazon for things like cosmetics, I feel like, what if I don't read the ingredients, one, and if it's not a trusted seller, I might get fake. Because if my cosmetic is a bit on the expensive side. Yeah, my cosmetic, just the lotion alone costs almost 200 and something in Ghana cedis. So if you can't afford, bring your cosmetics, something that can last you for a year. And even your vitamin C's and those creams, most of the time, I've noticed most of them are sold in pharmacies, not in cosmetic shops. So I've not seen vitamin C serum even in a cosmetic. I've seen it in the pharmacies. So yeah, if you can bring your cosmetics. Hair products, you can get some to buy. But if I have a specific one you use, like me, when I come about my own, I make my own skincare products and hair products. But I decided I was not going to bring skincare products a bit. I bought a few things I bought, and then I brought my own hair products. So that can last me for a year till I go back home for vacation. So yeah, pack those things too. And also the last thing you need to pack are your documents, your certificate. Don't leave any of them back. Your nursing degree, your registration, MC, all your documents, bring them along because you might need it. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. Your contract and everything. So pack those things when coming. And like I said, the painkiller is, but the journey is very stressful. So when you are going to do transits, it may be before you can get to your location, you might do 3 or 4 transits. Then you get there, you'll be jet lagged, you'll be tired, you will have headaches. That's why I said painkillers. So when you're packing, at least make sure that it's a painkiller in your hand luggage, so that in case you are feeling sure you can't take it, don't leave everything in your. Me personally, my medications were in my hand luggage. Yeah. So don't put them in your check-in bag. So put them in your hand luggage, so at least you can, whenever you need, you can just take it. Yeah. So basically, yeah, these are the most important things to pack when coming inside. And you can also pack your food, your Ghanaian food. Your food is very important. You, like I keep saying, don't overpack with don't overpack with clothes like I did. Pack your food, because mostly the one food that is dominant here is rice. Yes, my everyday rice. Yes. Sorry, so it gets you get tired of rice after a while. So if you can pack your gari, your shito. I personally didn't bring shito because I bought the raw materials to make the shito. So if you're going to bring your shito, you can pack, you can can it. Yeah, some of my friends bought shito and can, but if you put it in your what do you call it? That bottle you do, and they use sellotape. Probability of that was swallowing your things, because the bus moves through the transit, the turning. By the time, because one of my friends, by the time we got here, not the oil from the shuttle, everything was in her things. And if you have white stuff, it will get stained. And I really think you don't want that. So the best thing to have is hassle-free can your shuttle. And one thing, people keep asking about palm nuts. Palm nuts cannot be detected if you can it. Yes, I noticed some of people do can it. So if you can. Yeah, for granule paste, you can be in the bottle and you just use your sellotape. And one thing, if you are bringing cosmetics, before I forget, please use sellotape to wrap. Even if it's not been opened, because the stress your bag will go through, by the time you reach your final destination, sister, brother, you can't even recognize your bag. So imagine the things in it will keep. So if you are bringing something that it's a bottle that can break, make sure it's packed in the middle somewhere, so if it turns, it will not crash and then split you, and it will not go into your things. So please, when you are packing, pack your things very, very, very well. Pack it well, and also make sure you wait before you get to the airport. You don't want to go through that stress I went through at the airport too. I spent 1.5 hours packing my things again, because my bag was overweight. Even though I weighed. The correct weighing scale is the weighing scale we use at the hospital. That gives you the example. Even that's what did you call it? Hand scale. Hand scale filled me. About hand scale, almost 100 and something to this. I kept bringing this bag up, weighing. Oh, it told me 18. By the time I got to the airport, it was 25. I went 23. The other one that I thought was 23, when I got to the airport, they were around 29. Stress of removing these things at the airport. Don't go through that stress I went through. But it would ruin your whole traveling, because you will not be able to take pictures, you know, spend your check-in time with your family. No. I went to the airport very, very like almost 3 hours before my flight. My flight was supposed to be around, I think, 5. I got there around 1. I spent most of my time packing before I went to check-in. So you can imagine, it was an evening flight. So please, pack very, very well. If you can your palm nut soup, your shito, can it. And if you think you don't want, the best thing is to just bring the ingredients. When you get here, you can prepare it. Your gari, your komponte, your kinky. If you can bring them. At least dedicate a bag for food. Dedicate one bag for food. When you go to the airport, don't act like a novice. Because these people, if you act like a novice, you understand. So please, pack your things very, very well. Yeah. So yeah, these are the things you should bring to Saudi Arabia, and also don't forget your uniform. At least one white and one other color. I keep telling people they shouldn't bring more than two because you don't know the official color of your ward. Every ward has their color. Unlike my ward, our official color is white, but we are allowed to wear other colors to work. Yeah, but officially, I think they said it's white. Other colors, blue, other Phyllis, Miku, they all have their colors. So please, there's one white one. And don't forget your hijab, because most hijab is not compulsory outside. It's not compulsory in Saudi, but it's compulsory at work. Yes, the hospitals makes it compulsory, so you have to cover your head when you go to work. When you go to work, so bring your hijab at least white, three. At least me, I brought only two whites. The other colors I brought was just something I wear for outings and maybe the sun. I bought the one with a cap just for when the sun is up. But the sun is not really up, but I don't want to get sunburn because of the UV rays. But yeah, basically that's just it. But yeah, that's just it. So if you are settled off, maybe this week, next week, I wish you all the best. I wish you the very best in this journey. And if you are yet to be called for the interview too, I wish you all the best. And also, there is an update. I had wanted to do a different video for it, but let me just ship it in. Doctors, and now the Saudi Arabia, for my agency, they need doctors. So if you know any doctor in Ghana who wants to work in Saudi Arabia, and the one thing about doctors is you can bring your dependents. Yes, because their salary is huge enough to take care of them and their dependents. Yes, that's the one thing about doctors. You are allowed to bring your wife, your children, all those things. But your wife, I think the one tiny thing about it is that your wife is not allowed to work unless the person is in the health sector. Yeah. So if you're a doctor, if you know any doctor, you can tell them. Yeah. The Ministry of Health in Saudi Arabia wants doctors from Ghana. So they can go to Samana HR, Samana Business on Instagram and then apply. Yeah. So basically that's just the announcement. So if you like this video, please comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.